glory.
Alright, back to the Halcyon Fold. Both teams are coming from the sides here. On the left side now, TeamAlphaWolfSquad here lost the first match. And now on the right side here, zooming in, PAWNAGE now going for a Scarf Adagio, which was recently picked by the other team. So very interesting to see how this is going to turn out. I think... I mean now seriously, that would be interesting if they fail with that comp and now Team Alpha Wolf Squad would come back, since I think Jewel Tucker Arden is pretty solid, but now PAWNAGE, they have Glaive, and Glaive is deadly, especially if he's playing or started the way that they do. Great value here, going for the Swift Shooter, some attack speed, but receiving decent damage. Gumby burned on fire here from Scarf.
Ooh, super close though. Not only there it is,
awesome,
a nice Spitfire, perfect skill shot as said from Blueberries, connecting there, and another kill coming in from PAWNAGE. They are looking for it. They want to have this one a bit faster than the one before, closing it off. Oh no! Did you just really die to me?
What?
Is that even possible?
Oh.
And there it is. It is truly actually going to be a first blood from Team AlphaWolfSquad by their minions in their own jungle, and Arden is picking up the kill for them, since he was the hero who did the last damage against great value.
Alright, so Scout Trap popped here, 2 versus 3, excuse me, now Glaive joining the fight, and they are ahead at the moment in terms of items, and they are going into this 2 versus 3 now. Jewel is joining with a great jump, picking up the first kill in that situation here. Gumby might fall as well, but I'm not sure. The Kaku should be up. No, it is not. Still level 1, but damage jumping over Brand. And the second kill here from the support in now, and it's now up to Glaive. He should go away. 3-2. Good counter here from Team AlphaSquad, showing, hey guys, we are not done yet.
Laning never happened so far in this match. It's like,
yeah,
this time we are 2 minutes in. No laning at all. Super aggressive from both sides. Not sure. PAWNAGE played a very aggressive early game. They played it a bit better early game and very aggressive, and now we do see both sides doing a lot of mistakes, and especially this Team AlphaWolfSquad going way too deep. Gumpy is trying to backport here. There is no afterburn up, and he's back in base. So super close. Yeah, no afterburn for great value, because he somehow skilled his B twice, and I think he's going to think about that decision now twice.
What a rhyme. And Gumby on a double weapon blade. I think that's a solid start for Taka, looking for the high damage early game to pick up a few kills. And we see Jewel.
That is quite
played by
yeah.
Joel.
Sorry, I need to interrupt you right there, because you're talking about the double weapon blades for Gumpy, but
yeah,
Joel double
Swift shooter. Yeah, double Swift shooter. Pretty interesting, since he might.
Yeah, where is he going with this?
I mean, the last hit for Jewel versus a Scarf, I don't know if that could be a thing, so having a bit more secure last hit to wait for the right moment, since you don't need to wait for this time when Jewel is going to execute the minion. That could be one thing, but she is going double. So meaning even more attack speed, which is not that bad. So in team fights, in early team fights, it is okay, but I wonder if regular weapon blade wouldn't be a bit more effective here.
Well, the thing though for Jewel is also she's actually, like, her attack speed is scaling. Her cooldown reduction for her B skill, for example, is scaling on attack speed. So as more attack speed Jewel has, as more frequent she can use her Thunder Strike.
Ah, there you go.
So that might be the idea behind it. But if you use your Thunder Strike and you do not have the damage of the Thunder Strike, you can use it 20-25 times. But if it's not doing, like, if it has no basic damage behind it to follow it up, it doesn't really help it. And also, if you use your rocket lead perfectly. You're getting out of that afterburn.
That
safe
was,
and sound.
yeah, he couldn't even stun, so good timing, maybe a bit of a misplay here. I think it wasn't intended to happen, but never mind. Gumby and Kai Blue here sticking together like glue, roaming around the jungle, checking for some gold. In the meantime, we do see a total farm of 31 for Jewel, and the counterpart having 18, which is a lot less. So maybe the attack speed, yeah, not too bad. Maybe just constant laning. And we see that the Swift Shooters turned into double blazing salvos, which means 70% attack speed. And that is, after 5 minutes, deadly. And we will see in the next fight if this is going to pay off. I don't know whether it will or not. Gold Miner here smashing around Black Kid, and that hurts.
Stepping into the party here, dealing a decent amount of damage into Black and into Blair. I'm sorry, not Black Kid, Blair Kid.
No
Gold
problem.
Mine. Well, no one used. I wonder if ever someone.
He's a minion.
Yeah,
he's not moving.
If ever someone thought about giving Gold Miner a minion candy before he's captured by anyone.
Well, that's interesting. So
you could just to think about it. You could also use, if you're fighting down there, as they are just clearing big and big. You could actually minion candy that during a fight and run from them. For example, with the Kaku.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
they would step in. That is like pro games where I should be a coach. I should be a coach for Vainglory.
All right, I see.
Put me in, coach.
Put me in, coach. Yeah, I remember that game over in San Francisco at the Devs.
Oh yes, that was quite funny.
That was good. So teams are not looking for a fight at that point of moment, so they are rather sticking to farm. We see the gold is balanced. Seems a bit more balanced to me than the match before. But I'm wondering if Team AlphaWolfSquad can come back here. PAWNAGE was very aggressive at the very beginning, but I don't know. Seems like they don't keep it up, or they don't want to keep it up. But maybe now, when I'm just talking about that, there comes the jump. Double stun on top of the head. Scarfy, nice doning. There comes the big red button, and that hurts. That was a good one. Arden picking up the kill. Taka picking up the kill, and Scarf picking up the third kill here for the 2-for-1 trade at that point. And look at that Glaive freaking out here. PAWNAGE. Good stuff from great value here representing PAWNAGE, and that was really, really good.
Yeah, you mentioned the comeback potential. Actually, it is there, of course. I would see it coming if they can pick Scarf off guard. Scarf is, well, not sitting on too much farm, but still doing a decent amount of damage out of it. Since he's going to finish his... Oh, is that actually an Eve? Yeah, he's probably going for the Eve first. Well, we'll see about that. And man, not sure if that is possible. They will need to execute Scarf very fast and see that great value cannot jump in. And that's basically to Nkaku. Nice placed Extratsu afterwards. Ooh, nice steal there. As I said, perfectly pawned back into the gauntlet wall. And the Blair Kid is falling as it is Gumpy 23 on the other side. Now it's a chase on both sides, and the Splitfire is connecting. He should be fine. There it is. Now it's just Joel and Brenjan alive. I'm not sure who has the upper hand on that. You do see that the tension bow is up. It just dealt its damage, and there it is. The Scout Trap is doing the finishing touch onto Scarf. It's not an ace, but still a very, very good team fight for Team AlphaWolfSquad.
Alright, so yeah, well done. And 8-8 is the score at the moment. So that is pretty good. The goal just 1k difference after 9 minutes. Yeah, that's a bit, but not a lot. So not really worth talking about. So both teams doing a solid job at the moment. I'm wondering if Team AlphaWolfSquad can come back here.
Well, they are doing what means, do you think they can come back? I mean, they are leading in terms of gold, so they basically turned this thing in the last 3 to 4 minutes. Scout traps were a crucial point, the flare guns getting popped. Also, I do have the feeling that at the moment Blair Kid is not doing the best job in terms of granting vision and map vision, basically, and awareness where Taka could be at the moment. Because that Extratsu, you could actually play the gold miner right and get the payout right, that you will not run into something like that. If you scout trap it, if you flare gun it, Taka will stay away because you can actually jump in. There is green value jumping in, using the afterburn.
And the Verse of Judgment, there comes the big red button in. Oh, hitting, but in the middle of Glaive's axe, and he's taking down Jewel, and there comes the next kill, Taka. Glaive taking down the second kill, 2-for-1 trade at the moment. Good stuff, Gold Miner joining the party, but now keeping on digging. Great value, well, that guy is doing a good job. He has the breaking point, and that is really a thing which hurts. I mean, since we know all Glaive here has the highest base HP in the game, so anyway, from the beginning, like without any items, he is the most tanky guy on the Halcyon Fold, and that makes him really hard to kill, especially, ouch, if he is critting with a breaking point like that.
Yeah, and I mean, he's only sitting on a breaking point boots, and okay, now he has also a Crucible, which he just got out of the reflex block. Interesting choice that he did not build any base damage before. We had that actually on the other side, I believe, for the Jewel on the breaking point as well. Somehow this is the matchup of breaking points, and we do see some split fires there connecting Barbranchen perfectly. Meanwhile, Glaive, as you mentioned, a very good player, great value, bringing great value to PAWNAGE, picking up the gold, the minion miner. Getting some gold out of it. Gold miner now joining due to some scout trap AoE damage. Retreating. I wonder where the minion candy is, guys. The minion candy on that scout, there it is. Just getting popped by Kali Blue. Man, very, very powerful minion miner sitting there. Is going to pay out in the next 45 seconds.
Yep.
Would you fight that at PAWNAGE at the moment?
Well, that is a very tough question. I think it depends on... I wouldn't, but Verse of Judgment incoming, Glaive, everyone is in here, and we will see... Oh, nice Vanguard here, saving that Taka, but paying with their own life since the Spitfire is hitting, and Taka's just going away. Oh, the Gauntlet drop, and he can escape, at least for the moment. Oh, the Vanguard is up. Maybe Jewel can come here. No, but he's not using it as a gap closer, he's using it just to buff himself up, and now the stun on the head, and look at that big red button, well done, and there comes the payout and the kill. The gold miner just fired up in that fight, but Scarf making use of that, picking up a double kill, and they are going for the gold mine directly. 10, 13, 11.3 to 10.2, and this match seems much more balanced than the match before. And this is what we talked about, the bans, the global bans and the draft mode, the limitation, the pushing the teams out of their comfort zone is a really interesting thing, especially in esport, to just sum it up and to describe what is happening here on the Halcyon Fold.
So the team fight in general was very interesting because it went back and forth. We had just the perfect surviving of the Ardent using the Gauntlet in just in the last second with a sliver of health left, and seeing great value stomping into that big wall. Wasn't able to secure the kill in the end, and man, that is so interesting to see who's going to get out of this with the upper hand, and if we are going to see the third match, because I'm not quite sure who is going to pick the third match. We do see some action up in lane. We do see Hellfire Brew coming out. Oh, it's Dragon's Breath, and it's roasting 2 enemies. Ooh, there it is, the ace. It's actually the auto attack. I thought that he just needed to execute the pound out of his afterburn. It somehow felt like they are in some voice over IP and say, no, give me the kill. There it is. Another turret falling. 30 seconds. Gold miner will pay out for them because Kraken will spawn into the Halcyon Fold. Not sure if they should stay here. They might want to do another turret. Not sure if that is maybe too deep. The Vanguard Gauntlet is getting dropped. Verse of Judgment as well. Ooh, Scout Traps. But Breaking Point is getting stacked. Guys, you need to fear the Breaking Point. Whoever is stacking it, it will deal a lot of damage. And it should be an ace. It's not. It's a 2v2 trade.
Good trade here. Interesting trade-off. Yeah, good positioning from both teams. A big red button definitely well placed here, well fired, and Glaive, that guy, if he is stacking up, that's a real problem. So especially the ultimate after 20 stacks, that can be deadly. Kraken in the pit just spawned 20 seconds ago, and we will see about who is going to capture Kraken first. Alright, so talking about that, item builds, Glaive is on, there you go, Fountain of Renewal, Crucible, and the Breaking Point. Deadly tank Glaive as we used to see him, and of course nothing new on the little scarf. He has of course Eve of Harvest, a Broken Myth, the 2 core items. Has plate, so for some armor. Of course the other team is just going for weapon damage, so I'm looking for the Atlas Pauldron on PAWNAGE, but I cannot find it. No, there isn't one. Instead, Blair Kid, he is going for another Fountain of Renewal and another Crucible, so very interesting defense here from PAWNAGE, but maybe it will pay off. There comes the X-Red, so there is the focus on Tucker, and that was maybe a key situation, but again they cancel it. Look at that big red button. That hurts. Where is the Thunder Strike? A well blocked ultimate Verse of Judgment, but Joel might fall here because Glaive is on his knees. You know what I mean, heels, just following him up.
He's on his
at 4 AM in the morning in Germany, so you know what I'm talking about. But nonetheless, 20 to 12.
I would love someone to create a meme of Glaive walking on heels, like red heels. Oh, and overextending again. X-Red suing in, 1 kill coming in for Gumpy. And he might actually want to get another one, but that's the Breaking Point again. Don't focus the tank. Also, if he's low life, it is not worth it. As you can see, Breaking Point is it's just going to stack, and you cannot walk into a Breaking Point back into it. Well, he has no Shiver Steel, so he cannot attach him and cannot get the kill on Kai Blue. But great value. Will also not backport. Sitting on the weapon infusion is going to pick up. Not sure. I think his boots are now tier 2 boots. His attack speed is quite fast as well. He will need to buy something for a regeneration of energy because he is actually quite lowish. Can't use his afterburn at the moment.
Alright, so I think the game will be done in the next 5 minutes. 1 or 2 team fights. Both teams, they have same
yeah, the potential is there. I mean, whoever is going to get an ace or at least 2 kills can potentially do Kraken. Not sure if Team Alpha's Alpha Wolf Squad should do Kraken if they win the team fight, since they have 0 turrets pushed, and having Kraken without a singular pushed turret is quite difficult. Concerning the death timers, though, as far as we are into the match already, it might be fine. But let's just see what they are trying to do. There's a pawn back.
And there comes the Gauntlet drop. The Verse of Judgment is here right on the way, but well blocked from Kai Blue. He is in the right position to tank off or soak up the damage using the Vanguard on his own. Got stunned, but maybe, yeah, picked up, which wouldn't be that bad since he is drawing the attention 100% to him here away from the others. Okay. 22-14, 19 minutes, could be a Kraken call, maybe, but just maybe. But Blair Kid is going for that one. I think it's very risky, especially if you play against a Tucker, as you can see here, always. At that point, I personally would never go for a Kraken call, but there comes Kaku, maybe a bit too early. And now the X-Retsu plus
great values here, though. He can knock him back anytime.
There is the Kraken. I saw it coming, I had the feeling, so well done here from Gumpy, maybe celebrating the comeback, and maybe we'll see the first third match here. He is picking up the kill, but no, Glaive is just starting to stack, and that just hurts, ladies and gentlemen. Kraken is on the way here. The question is, how fast can they take down that beast here?
And also, I mean, it seems for the second that Glaive thought about not going for Kraken, actually. He just stacked his breaking point a bit, but okay, he's going for Kraken now. Way smarter choice, because he can actually get that Kraken down before he's... Oh, can he though? He's not dealing a lot of damage to it. Scarf is back in 10 seconds. It will take him time as well to go there. Not sure what the plan is here. Great Value could actually go with an afterburn, not enough energy, not a Halcyon Potion, and now they are trapped in a gauntlet. Not quite sure what that gauntlet was for. More or less just for show.
He tried to put it in between them.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I saw the idea. It was a good plan, but in the end, didn't turn out as he was planned, or as it was intended to be.
So Taka's steal of the Kraken just brought the enemy team a bit of gold, and we will see if that will change anything. Let's check quickly. Builds tension bows also on great value. He's sitting at 9, 2, and 14. He has 108 last hits and a weapon infusion to push out. So crystal infusion for Branchen on Scarf.
Alright, so let's... I think the next fight, as said, like 5 minutes, we are almost 5 minutes or maybe 4.5 or something away from where I said that maybe 5 minutes could be the mark for a GG. Kraken, first Kraken captured, pushed a bit here down the lane, but now PAWNAGE. And PAWNAGE, they want to take it. I think they can take it. The question is, can TeamAlphaWolfSquad be as patient or be as long patient as possible to try to turtle farm and try to outplay them? I mean, we see they have the potential, and the will, especially Gumby here. We see that guy who just was able to steal Kraken. That was really good. So good stuff here also for our best of what we will be creating for the end of the season qualifier in each region. Alright, there comes the gauntlet drop. Zoned, 2 guys are in. Scarf out zone, that is especially what you want. There comes the stun, but they should go for Scarf. Oh, the big red button, very good one. But Kai Blue might fall. Glaive is just starting to stack, and there comes the double kill. No chance, that damage is just real. And look at the infusions.
They might actually get Joel as well. Oh, Thunder. Oh, no. Rocket. Yeah, Rocket Leap. Nope. Into the safetiness, the Rocket Leap. But still, not sure why Blaricat is attacking the Vein Crystal. Dude, you need to kill the turrets first. There it is, the last turret. It's still there. A nice pond back into Joel. Are they actually getting that? It looks at least like Scarf wants to have it, and there it is.
Yep.
Turret is down. Vein Crystal is open. They have 15 seconds left to push this one down. That's pretty much looks like a GG for PAWNAGE. Moving on into the round of 64.
Wow. What a match here going through PAWNAGE.